So we've had a few customers who've had some issues signing up to the Hotstar Premium service to get the EPL, and the Hotstar Premium service is going to cost you around $3 or $4 a month. For that, you get the premium streams, which has got the EPL, and you get HBO and a whole bunch of films. So it's actually a really good service. It comes in HD. So we're recommending that's where you go for your EPL. But we've had some customers have reported their credit cards are not being accepted for issues around the fact that they're not Indian credit cards. Some of the customers have had them accepted. So there's a mixed bunch there, but there is also another way around this. So this video is about showing you a quick hack to basically set up an account in the Indian iTunes store, and then you can pay for your subscription through there. So you're going to need probably about 20 minutes to do this. We're going to just try and put the steps together very quickly to show you how to do it. So I'm going to go fast, but just pause the video as we go through and do what you need to do. So as you can see, I'm in the iTunes store here. This is the Australian iTunes store. It looks slightly different on Windows, but this is on a Mac. If you click on the store there and then go to account, if you're signed in, you need to sign out. So it says sign in here for me because I am signed out. The next step then is, if you go down to the bottom of the screen here, you'll see the icon of the country you're in. So I'm in Australia. That's the Australian icon. You click on that, and we're going to change the store to India. So you get your choices there. We're going to click the Indian store, and you'll see the Indian store comes up. Now what we need to do now is find a app which is free and try and download that one. So a good one to do would be the Hotstar app, because you're going to need that later on anyway. So if I click on the Hotstar app and then just go to get that app, it now says I've got to either sign in or create a new Apple ID. So I'm going to create a new Apple ID. Press continue. Just accept that and agree. Okay, I'm just going to skip through this, but you're going to put your credentials in here. So I'll do that, and then we'll pick it up in a moment on the next screen. Okay, so hopefully you put your credentials in now, and you should be on a screen that looks similar to this. Now the key here is that as we've chosen to download that free app, the Hotstar app, we now have a choice up here that we don't have to enter a payment type. So we've got a none box here, so we just tick the none box. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get an iTunes voucher, and we need one for the Indian store. So we're just working on that at the moment, but I wanted to put this video together in the meantime. So hopefully you will have an iTunes voucher for the Indian store, and you can put your voucher number in there. Don't worry if you don't, because you can do it at a later date anyway once you've set the account up. Now the billing address here has to be an address in India. I'm not going to tell you what your address needs to be, but there's plenty of addresses in India that you can use. Hotels, apartments, that type of stuff. Have a look on Google, and you're just going to have to put something in there that corresponds to that. So it's not going to work if you don't. So that's what you're going to have to do to get past this. So this is all. You won't be able to see this. This is going to be pixelated out for obvious reasons. I filled this in earlier on. So once you've done that, you're going to click on create your Apple ID. It will send an email verification to you. You're going to have to find that email with the email address you had earlier on. Just click on it like you would have done when you set up your original iTunes account, and then you're pretty much set to go. So what you do then is you're going to take it over to your iPad or iPhone, and we'll pick that up in a minute.